God, I hope he doesn't do jail time.
I do.
Texas father has not been arrested, and is unlikely to face charges after he beat a man to death for trying to molest his 4-year-old daughter at his rural ranch. Fucking A. One for the fathers. Nice.
What happened?
Beat him to death with his hands.
There doesn't appear to be any reason other than what he told us. So I guess you're allowed to kill molesters.
Well, you hope that's what the guy was doing, and it wasn't just a poker argument.
Yeah, I guess the cops are saying that he has a right to defend his daughter in that situation.
And they're saying, I don't think it was his intent for the man to die. Oh, really?
Yeah, he might have punched him and he falls down and hits his head.
No, I think when a father sees his 4-year-old being molested, the intent is to kill the guy every time.
I'm sure in the police report it says, well, obviously he didn't mean to kill him. And,
The man's grandfather also said his son was sorry and the killing was an accident.
There you go.
The killing wasn't an accident.
Off the hook.
Good for the father. Good for him.
He should go to jail.
Oh, Jesus, Uncle
That's
Paul.
unnecessary. He should have talked it over. What did she say? What was her part in it? You don't just go beating people up. They may have been in a relationship like Romeo and Juliet.
Romeo and Juliet.
Maybe they were going to elope or something. You don't go beating people up for being in love. That father needs to go to jail and be punished.
Terrible. So you're saying the father deserves to be punished now?
Yeah, he interfered with that relationship.
What if it wasn't a relationship?
Sure it was. They was getting to know each other.
This makes it much better.
Yeah. Oh, how are you, my darling?
She was 4.
Hello.
Uncle Paul, she was 4.
Sure, that's what I'm saying. She's ready to travel.
Travel?
You're going to elope like Romeo and Juliet.
Of course.
It's a beautiful love story. And then the father comes in and starts yelling. Oh, what are you doing, Paul? Get that out of there between the crib bars. She's going. She's going.
No.
Get that out of the crib bars.
No.
She's going at it. She's going at it like a gerbil going after the little water bottle.
Oh, come on.
Wow.
Yeah, everybody's got to yell at you. No reason for that. Why don't you just talk things over? Hey, what are you doing? Is everybody okay with this? Sure. Tell the father to get out of here. Go in there and watch the TV. We're making love.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
Uncle Paul, that is despicable.
It's not despicable.
Oh.
And then my friend Jerry's in trouble.
Jerry Sandusky?
Sure, we used to get together and play the old Frickle Frackle.
Frickle Frackle.
Yeah, that's where you put like all the soapy suds on your penis.
Yeah.
And you move your hips like a hula hoop. And the water's splashing the boy in the face and he's getting Frickle Frackled.
Never heard of Frickle
Sure,
Frackle.
and the suds are flying off his cheek and everybody's laughing.
Like the Sandusky soap fights that we heard about from victim number 4?
Yeah, we'd have all 4 was a bummer. 5 and 6 were fun. We do the old Frickle Frackle.
Why do you think they're calling them victims if they were willing participants?
His name is Victor, isn't it?
No, it's victim.
Oh, I didn't hear that
Well, you
good.
thought all their names were Victor?
Yeah, Victor 4, Victor 5. You put all the soapy suds on your peenie, and then you slap the cheek while the water's splashing, and it looks like slow motion of the dog shaking the soap off him. You give him the old Frickle Frackle.
Well,
goddamn tattletales.
He's in Dutch, huh? Quite a jam.
Hope that father gets in big trouble for beating up that lady's boyfriend.
Lady.
She's
4 years old.
People are saying you got to mention it was in Texas. Of course.
Yeah, Texas.
They certainly have their own law in Texas.
Yeah, they're
They've learned over
ruthless.
the years.
They don't treat you nice down there.
They don't fuck around. With
Yeah.
bullshit.
They kept thinking I was riding a file bike or something. They thought I kept riding it away. I don't know.
No.
They was yelling at me.
Right, a file bike.
Yeah, who's Megan Slaw? Megan Slaw. I don't know who she is.
File bike. Oh my God.
They kept saying, this Slaw girl, Megan Slaw. I don't know her.
I think it's Megan's Law.
I know Megan Slaw. They
Megan
were yelling
Slaw?
at me. I'm like, I never met the lady.
Yeah.
I don't know who she is.
And they were saying pedophile. They weren't saying pedophile. To pedal your file bike.
Oh, of course.
See, I don't.
Get that out of the get that out of the crib, Paul. She's slipping and slapping at it with her little hands.
No.
Quit poking that between the crib bars.
Oh, God damn.
That guy should get in big trouble. Interfering with a married couple like that.
Married.
Sure they were.
4-year-olds can't get married.
Yeah, they can.
His old balls hanging over the crib like a mobile.
Sure. Just because you don't know how to make a smile and giggle, and I do.
Right.
When they hang over there, when the sack hangs over, and they go, ah, ha, ha, and they slap at it like it's a toy and such. Yeah, they just slap at it with both hands, and everybody laughs.
Oh, you are fucking horrible. Well, Texas sure has a way of
Yes, they do.
delivering
Taking care
their
of their
own
own.
justice. I like this.
Sirius XM. You're listening to Opie and Anthony.
Bieber's on the Today Show, though.
Oh.
Singing, oh, look, he's helping a sick kid or something.
Good. Now, Avalana has a nickname.
How do I get
Yes.
laid?
She is
Mrs. Bieber.
Oh.
And basically,
She's
she had
black.
her own little wedding at the hospital.
Yeah,
And
we
Speak
we
up.
Yeah.
this kid has no
the
charisma.
red sauce, but it wasn't really the red sauce.
And it wasn't really the red sauce?
Looks like E-Rock on his lap.
Oh.
Oh.
A little bit.
They were
What is that kid saying? It's like
What
rolling.
she's trying to say is there was a paper
Oh,
cutout
fuck,
of me,
Bieber heard ya.
and she did the whole wedding with the paper cutout.
It was a paper.
Oh.
It was a paper.
Does she want to consummate this marriage?
Paper Bieber. and you guys have stayed in touch.
Yes. Basically, we talk on iChat all the time, and
Nice.
FaceTime. Right? Didn't we FaceTime?
Yeah.
We FaceTime it.
Wouldn't it be funny if you like,
Didn't have it.
I didn't think
his
I had it, then I
wee-wee
found
out.
it, and then I figured it out, and then we FaceTimed. Remember, what did you say to me about my mom?
Your mom is going to be your mother-in-law.
Your mother-in-law.
She's a
And it's nice,
tattletale.
Avalana, to have you here in New York for this concert because I know you're a huge fan, and you know he's going to go outside in just a couple of minutes with all the other fans. You ready for that?
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see all these other fans and be back in New York, and it's going to be really special.
And we should just mention to people, we'll talk more about this, you're in the midst of an international tour, so you're a busy young man these days. Do you even know where you are?
Sometimes I don't. I mean, sometimes I wait.
I want to watch him sing. I'll hold the baby. You'll go out and sing, JB. I'll hold your friend.
I don't think.
I'll watch her.
I think Uncle Paul.
Why? She's going to sit right there on your lap and act good. She already knows to hold it and talk
man.
into it.
The place is packed.
Of course it is. He's
How's
a
Def Leppard doing?
sensation.
Sensation.
He's a sensation.
Oh, good.
He's a marvelous performer. Bounce the kid in your lap. Yay.
Your pal Jerry Sandusky's in trouble, Uncle Paul.
It's not fair. Just trying to teach people how to tackle. You wanted to go to the game, didn't you? What do you think? Tickets are free? Get over here and drink Uncle Paul's Snake Earl. You want to go see the game, do you? Get your underpants off. Put put you on the 50-yard line.
Oh, well, that's pretty good seats.
Way up, though.
Oh.
Technically, you're on the 50-yard line.
That's bullshit.
Before the game, we can walk over and stand on it.
While he's doing the voice and everything, he's touching himself.
Yeah.
Oh, God, he is. He's squeezing.
Well, he's got to get into character.
Mind your
that it?
business.
Yes.
I'll take you up to the game while Dottie makes stew upstairs.
Fucking Dottie should be on trial.
I had the basement soundproof so no one could hear. Come on over. I'll tuck you and kiss you on the forehead. Getting so big so fast. Yeah, you look so cute in your jersey. I like when the plastic from the letters rubs on your nipples and they get hard when you put the new jersey on. Let Uncle Paul give him a little kiss to make him all better. You like your little boy Teddy sucked?
Okay. Oh, man. I think I just hit the wall.
I like my titty sucked. You like your,
oh, my God.
You like your titty sucked?
Jesus.
Come here, number 4. Let me suck your titties.
Number 4. Did he call them victim number 4 and victim number 9?
Come on, I'm going to do a raspberry on your stomach.
Raspberry.
Yay! When I do the raspberry on your stomach, I can smell your excitement.
Oh, my God.
Your nervous, boyish excitement.
Ugh. God,
your turn.
Terrible.
Your turn. Let me guide you.
No.
Let me show you where to go.
No.
You want to talk about Niagara Falls a little more?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Niagara Falls. Yay. Gotta rub your belly.
Let me say hi to Todd.
Todd, that's a cute name.
Hey, Todd.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, man.
Hi,
We're trying to
Todd.
get out of the Uncle Paul thing.
It ain't gonna work.
It's getting a little too creepy today.
Yeah, Todd. What are you calling for, Todd? You got some tips for me? Put the Nittany Lions hat on them, and then you stick it in while they're enjoying themselves.
Oh.
You put them on their belly, and you stick it in from the back.
Jesus.
Uncle
Subtle
Paul.
at all.
Yeah, you put the Nittany Lion
What
hat
happened
on.
to being subtle?
I am being subtle.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to say fuck his hiney.
Jesus.
So I say stick it in, because they can't prove that in court.
Oh, my God. Todd, what do you got on Niagara Falls before we go to break?
Well, I was going to say you're making this big deal about tether or no tether. Fuck, the original guy that did it took a fucking table and chairs out to the middle and had lunch.
Are you making that up?
No, look it up. The
No, I
Great
actually think he's telling the truth.
Look it up. There are a couple of wacky things that happen because a couple of people went over on Tickling.
Same guy with the table.
Same guy with the table?
Can you imagine having to be the guy on the shoulders? Fuck that.
Yeah.
I don't care how good you are. You would shit your
Hard
pants.
way to make a living.
Yeah, but imagine
Yeah.
fucking forgetting. I would hate to have Jonathan on my back with his giant bulge on the back of my neck. It'd be hanging over my shoulder like a stole.
It'd be a nice counterweight.
That
Keep you nice and balanced as long as you have one ball bag on each side.
There's a giant tether. No.
Yeah, so it just shows you how ridiculous lawyers and ABC is. I mean, if you live in that world, you know how easy this really is, especially when you're in your prime.
I gather.
If you could put an old washing machine on your back.
Yeah. Jesus.
All right, we'll do some Sandusky stuff next.
Yeah, talk about Sandusky.
And
JS.
Great guy. JS.
He didn't do nothing.
Okay, Uncle Paul.
I can understand if he didn't get the tickets, you get angry. He always provided the entertainment.
Oh, so you're saying as long as he gave the kids the tickets, you know, quid pro quo, as they say.
Sure, I don't know. I don't work at Pro Quo.
Uncle Paul's an idiot.
I ain't quitting nothing. You mind your business. I told him, come on, we'll go to the game. And then when they come over, you just put it on a TV and you give them raspberries.
A lot of kids were uncomfortable with your emotional attachment. It wasn't even so much, well, it was the sexual thing, but you were very emotional, rubbing the legs and sending love letters.
Sure, like we was on a date. I'd rub his little leg by his shorts. I'd go, look at your little Umbros. Let me hike up your Umbro shorts.
Your Umbro
Write him a
shorts.
letter. Roses are red, violets are blue. Let me put that in my mouth, you. You're like my sunshine. You're like a can of warm sardine oil pouring down my throat. You're like salve that I rub on my privates when they're all chafed from running around. I want to be your preparation H, always getting in there and making you feel better.
Right. Oh, Uncle Paul.
My tongue is your toilet paper. I love you. I need a best friend. Somebody to run down to the store and get me ciggies.
Ciggies, huh?
Come back and sit on my lap. Little Nittany Lions jersey. Yay.
Yay. Jesus. All right, well.
Yeah, we'll
play soap battle.
Oh, yes, of course.
Soap battle? You got some in your pee hole. I'll get it.
That used to sting.
Sure it did. Till you get a nice tongue down there slathering it off.
Yeah, I don't suggest jacking it with Irish Spring.
No.
Back in the old days before, when you just had to make do with what Mom bought at the old house.
The shampoo will also burn your pee hole.
Shampoo is very bad,
Sure.
yeah.
That'll burn your pee hole, man.
Burns their backsides, too. Ow.
I think his biggest crime was that he added love to the whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
That love shit. Jesus. The fuck?
He was really into them.
Yeah.
Wow.
They don't like when you're too lovey-dovey, especially when they're discovering girls.
Yeah.
When they're really young, when someone's 6, they appreciate good love. But as they get older, they don't like it. Quit kissing me! Chew a piece of gum, Mr. Hoggers! You smell like sardines and ciggies.
But again, like with the sardine, some of the pieces of sardine get stuck under your bridge work.
Oh my God.
Yeah. One time I sneezed and I got a piece of sardine skin in his pubis. Yay,
Uncle Paul's
Jerry.
terrible.
Hope he gets acquitted.
What do you got there, Travis?
I was going to say, going back to Sandusky, there was two victims testified yesterday.
Oh,
there was
double
there was
shot.
the one that there was the big closer.
Yeah.
And then earlier it
One
was
back.
Tickle Monster.
Oh, Tickle Monster. Right.
Tickle
Tickle Monster.
Sure.
So we had Tickle Monster and forcible rape yesterday. Forcible
Well,
rape.
sometimes you gotta switch gears.
Mix it up a little bit.
If the tickle monster ain't getting you where you gotta be, you gotta pull out all stops. Blackjack to the back of the head.
Oh, shit.
Get your face in that pillow. God damn it, I can't give those tickets away twice. Oh, yeah, all of a sudden now your hiney hurts. Didn't hurt when you was eating popcorn watching the game, did it?
Shit. Oh, my
Oh, now all of a sudden you're crying, you're dabbing your backside with little wet naps. You weren't doing that when I was getting you a pretzel.
Oh, we're getting a very aggressive Uncle Paul this morning.
yeah. Uncle Paul doesn't even care anymore.